So now the most important question, is this gonna hurt?
Yeah. Hi guys, it's Ash and Laurie. So it's coming up to winter down in Australia, and that means flu season. And we've got one way to reduce your risk of getting the flu. And kudos to us for doing a vaccination video so early.
Kudos indeed, Ash. Release the trolls, guys. So you probably hear every autumn from various news outlets and different people, but the flu can do some serious damage. In Australia, it's estimated around 13,000 people are hospitalised each year, and even up to 3,000 deaths are caused from influenza, the flu.
Yeah, and it really depends on the flu season. So this year there's already been more than 30,000 confirmed cases of the flu, and it's not even winter yet. Last year was actually quite mild, with less than 100 deaths compared to more than 10 times that the year before. And keep in mind that we don't test everyone who we think has the flu. If I see someone with a viral illness and I think that your immune system's going to be okay with it, I won't necessarily put a swab down your nose, because it doesn't really change our management too much. So in reality, we think that there's probably more people with the flu than the ones that are just confirmed through lab testing.
In the community, there are actually some people that are more prone to higher risk of complication from getting the flu. These people can be the very young or the very old, and certain people with different medical conditions such as diabetes, emphysema, or pregnant women. And in my work as a radiation oncologist, I often see patients, I mostly see patients with cancer, who are undergoing cancer treatment. So I encourage all of these patients to definitely get the flu injection.
Yeah, and it's safe for them to get it as well, right?
That's right. They often ask me, am I okay getting a flu shot while I have radiotherapy treatment? And I say, not only is it safe, I recommend it.
Very good. So kids under the age of 5 and adults over the age of 65 account for most of the hospitalisations due to the flu. But luckily in Australia, so most of the vulnerable adult populations are funded to have a free flu shot. And it's also important for us health professionals to get our flu shot as well, because we don't want to be passing the flu on to our patients.
Can you tell me about the different types of flus that people can... Can you tell us about the different types of flu shots that are available?
Yeah, so in Australia there are broadly 2 types of flu shots. If you're under the age of 65, then there's the regular vaccine, similar to previous years, and it covers 4 strains of the flu. For over 65s, we find that the immune system isn't as robust as it used to be, so there's a high dose flu shot available to help your body's immune system build up a better protection against the flu. And this one covers 3 strains of the flu. Even though it covers 1 less strain of the flu, it's probably better to be protected against those 3 than rather risk not being protected at all by having a lower dose flu shot.
Okay. Any side effects?
Some people get a sore arm for a day or 2, or a bit of redness or swelling. Less people might get a few aches or fevers, but again that might last a day or 2 at the most. It can't give you the flu, so it's not a live virus, so there's nothing there that can actually infect you. And look, if there is any significant reaction to the vaccine, it usually happens in the first 15 minutes, which is why we get you to wait around after you've had your jab. The risk of that's probably 1 in a million or so, so I've personally never seen that before.
Okay, well, that's good to know. So actually, if I get the flu shot, am I definitely guaranteed I won't get the flu?
Yeah, so not 100%. So as I said, the flu shot covers either 3 or 4 strains of the flu, so it's not all of them. They try and predict which strains of the flu are going to be most prevalent. So, and when they've compared people who've had the flu shot versus people who haven't had the flu shot, it reduces the rates by about 60%.
Okay. As you know, I've been in Toronto for about a year and I returned about a month ago. And while you were enjoying your summertime, it was very, very cold and it was winter. So in November, like a good doctor, I got my flu shot. Does this mean I'm covered here in our winter time in Australia?
Yeah, so not necessarily. So these days we think that the flu shot gives you maximal protection in the first 3 to 4 months. So if you want to be protected in our winter, which is July, August, September, well, that's the main flu season anyway. It's not really winter, but yeah, it's probably better to get the flu shot around May. This year's been a bit more confusing because there have been so many cases already through summer, but generally that's what we'd recommend.
Great.
Yeah.
So as Ashley said, it's important for physicians and doctors to get our own flu shot so that we don't spread the flu to our patients.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
So should I get things set up?
Yeah, I guess so. Why am I so nervous?
So I've got the flu shot here.
Okay.
Let's see what's in there.
Getting a bit nervous here.
Got my fuzzy ball. Or do you want a band-aid? Maybe let's use a band-aid.
I don't need a band-aid.
That's right. No, it'll bleed. Oh, I should have done a... Yeah, so there was a study also with the alcohol swabs. You know how they used to put the alcohol swabs on?
It hurts.
Yeah, no, but they basically tested if it reduces rates of infection. So they compared people who used the alcohol swabs and injections without using the alcohol swabs, and there was a higher rate of infections with people who did use the alcohol swabs.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, so now I don't even wash my hands. I just...
What the
I should probably wash my hands.
He's gonna wash his hands. Is that true? The alcohol swab? Nah, I need to see the study to believe it. So it makes no difference. Don't inject air bubble into me. Why are there so many mils anyway?
It's half a mil.
Alright.
But you're supposed to put the air bubble in. It keeps the vaccine in there. It creates a pocket so it doesn't flow back out. Okay. Alright, so you need to take your top off. Slowly. Okay, ready?
Kids don't do this at home. Go to your GP and do this, guys.
You're fine, doesn't it? Ready?
Wait. Oh, is it done?
Yep.
Oh.
You don't need a band-aid.
Yeah. What the hell? Are you sure?
No,
It's
I
done?
just put it somewhere here.
You can't even find it.
Yeah, it's there. It's there.
Oh, it didn't hurt at all.
Alright.
Alright, I survived my flu shot.
That's pretty much how all the flu shots go in my room.
All the screaming. But in honesty, it didn't hurt at all. I didn't feel a thing. It was great. So now I'm covered for 3 out of the 4 strains of the flu. Is that right? No, is that wrong?
4 strains. 4 strains.
4 strains of the flu.
And there's more than 4 strains of the flu.
Okay, but I think
4 of them.
I'm covered for most of them. So
Yeah.
no guarantee, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, definitely.
Great. So make sure you get your flu shot before winter season starts. And again, hit like if you enjoyed this video. And subscribe to see more.
Yep. See ya.
See ya. Bye.